Hello everyone and welcome to another draw for the PCN. This draw will be for the VIP League round of 16. So this draw is going to be a little bit different. Try something new, which I'll potentially do going forward if you guys like it. I think it's a little bit better of a way to do it. So basically usually I just kind of do hit random. It goes in order. I just kind of match up based on that. But since this is sort of like Champions League where you have group winners, which is this list, and then you have group second place, which is this list. What I want to do, and also for this round, we don't want to have teams that played in the same group stage match up in the first knockout round. So what I'm going to do basically is going to hit randomize, and whatever team is on top, that'll be the first team, and I'll do the same over here, and then whatever the team is on top, those two teams will play as long as it's a team from a different group. So I think so Spurs right here and New York City were in the same group. So if those two matched up together, I would just run the second draw again to make sure that you're playing a new team. You don't have to play the team you played in the first round. After the first round, much like the Champions League, it'll be random. But for the first round, if you won your group, you earned that kind of. In theory, you earned basically an easier game in that round of 16. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and do this. So the first team is going to be AC Milan. They will be playing Valencia. All right, and we'll just use go back, and we will take out Valencia. And we will take out Milan. And we will run it again for the next matchup. It's going to be New York City FC against Borussia Dortmund. So that'll be matchup number 2. Alright, matchup number 3. It's going to be Manchester City facing off against Schalke. So matchup number 3, Schalke and Man City. Matchup number 4 is going to be Bayern Munich against PSG. Should be a pretty good matchup, I think. So PSG and Bayern Munich. The next matchup is going to be Juventus against Real Madrid. Go ahead and take those guys off. Alright, now we're down to our final 3 matchups. We're going to have Arsenal, who will be facing off against RB Leipzig. And the final 2 matchups, we're going to have Manchester United against Spurs, which would make that last matchup. I wouldn't have to run this again. It would just be Lyon and Chelsea. So those are going to be 8 matchups. I think this is kind of doing it the other way. It's still a pure randomizer, but I think this kind of is more like the way they do draws in real life. And also this helps with, so in case we had 2 teams match up that were from the same group, I could have just run them again. Didn't happen, so we don't have to worry about that. So those are going to be your 8 matchups for the round of 16 for VIP League, which will be this Sunday. And then basically quarterfinals, semifinals, I'll run a similar draw, doing the teams one by one. And yeah, so good luck to everybody in their round of 16 game. Looking forward to it, and have a good night.